Okay, is this going to take us to the menu? Good, okay. Check out the settings. Hi. 4K. VSync. Hey, where's my cursor? Turn the music down a little bit so that the voices are louder. Okay. Oh, I think it's going to be way fun. All right, let's see if I can read this without looking at the thing a lot. Maybe I'll do it one sentence at a time. A dark murder mystery game combined with visual novel. Nope, I did a really bad job at that. I need to type this over here. Okay. Revolving around his plot. Embark on the frightening adventure. Of a young priest entangled in a forbidden affair. With a beautiful lady who meets a gruesome. Lust, wrath, murder. Okay. How do I format? Okay. And can I make it green? Because I like it when it's green. I can read it better. I was pretty certain there's a way to do that. Oh, I could have hit zoom to make it bigger. What about edit? Why am I not? Okay, size, text, word wrap, no color. Okay. Alright, whatever. Well, this works. Alright. A dark murder mystery game combined with a visual novel revolving around disturbing plot. Okay. A dark murder mystery game combined with a visual novel revolving around a disturbing plot. All right. A dark murder mystery game combined with a visual novel. A dark murder mystery game combined with a visual novel revolving around a disturbing plot. Embark on the frightening adventure of a young priest. Embark on the frightening adventure of a young priest. Entangled in a forbidden affair with a beautiful lady who meets a gruesome end. Entangled in a forbidden affair with a beautiful lady who meets a gruesome end. Lust, wrath, murder, and despair all await you in What Have You Done, Father? All right, hopefully that's not something I end up just cutting out of my video. Hopefully I actually edit the fucking video. I have so many of these that I've edited halfway through and never finished. I plan on finishing them. Okay. That's right, we are playing What Have You Done, Father, today, and this game looks pretty awesome. It's the type of game that I really like, where they just like don't censor themselves. There's sex, and there's murder, and there's all kinds of terrible sin, and oh, why does my brain always stop working whenever I'm trying to think of a word? And topics that most game developers don't want to touch. And those are the type of games that I am really into, because I think if you are willing to push the boundaries and kind of not self-censor yourself, I think you probably have a lot of integrity, and you probably make a pretty damn good game. So I'm expecting this to kick ass. Hopefully I'm right. Let's jump into What Have You Done, Father? Oh, and then shit, I needed to turn the game down for that. Okay, let me hit that again. Okay. I couldn't hear that though. Could you guys hear that? Oh shit. I didn't have it set to the right tracks. I gotta play it one more time. One more time, sorry. Okay, that's my new intro. I kind of made that sound. I was wanting to go for something more like staticky, like a TV turning on and off. And I just had to like combine a whole bunch of shit to get something to kind of work, and that's what I came up with. So it's not what I wanted, but you know, I'm not a pro sound effects engineer.
Shadows deep where echoes dwell, a priest once pure, now bound in hell. Through caverns black his sins unfold, a tale of woe in darkness told. Beneath the gaze of fire,
Guys, big frame drops.
Speaks with
It's weird. Hold on.
sighs.
I'm getting, oh my gosh. I'm getting like steady 60 FPS with huge frame. I don't know how it thinks I'm getting 60 FPS. It really doesn't seem like I am.
fallen shepherd stay.
Come on.
Just a name. In chambers dim, your secrets bared. The cloth you wore, now torn and bare.
A symphony of sorrows, chants unsung in the abyss, where sins are wrung.
Sins are wrong. A priest
Probably
in darkness deep.
A priest entwined in darkness deep, in hell's embrace, forever kept. Oh, am I supposed to go here? There we go. There was a huge difference in 4K and 2K. It only looks like I went up 20 FPS, but it's just way smoother now. What have you done, Father? A long time ago, somewhere in Europe.
I have no sins to confess. I've come here to speak the truth. My conscience is as clear as a child's. I have been framed and almost driven to insanity, but I am resolute in my faith. Oh Lord, that cursed day, it began like any other. Nothing could have predicted the horrifying events that would unfold later that night.
Was he handcuffed? A few days ago.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done
On earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but... Hello?
Hello, is this Father Matthias?
Yes, speaking. How may I assist you?
This is Marina Constanza. I'm a member of your parish, though I think it's unlikely you know me. I'm not much of a churchgoer. Oh, it may seem weird for me to come out nowhere and ask for your help. I'm not even a good Christian.
Banish the thought. God, in his infinite mercy, takes care of all his children. But please,
is it too quiet?
Tell me more about what's
I
troubling
did turn
you.
it up some.
Thank you, Father. You're too kind, but I'd rather not talk on the phone about my situation. I'd like to meet you in person if possible. It is a delicate matter. Can I come by? I live not far from there.
Oh, certainly. I've just finished my prayers and I'm about to prepare some tea. Do you have any preferences?
You're too kind. A cup of strawberry tea would be lovely.
Right. Then I'll be expecting you. If I'm not available, Felix, one of my students, will assist you until I return.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
God bless, and be safe on your way here. I recall it well. It was a few days before Christmas, just after Vespers. The distant sound of the organ in the nearby chapel filled the air as I readied myself to meet Lady Marina.
Are you done talking now? I need to search around for more information about the history of this place. Omen at St. Mary's. I have been compelled and encouraged by my bishop for quite some time to compile a monograph about this place. The ongoing drama that has haunted this parish leaves me restless. Over the years, numerous priests, both revered and despised, have met their demise under suspicious circumstances. Determined to shed light on the history of the factory, I have embarked on a research endeavor intending to create a photo album accompanied by brief descriptions of either priest commemorating their lives and the impact they had on this community, both positive and negative. My aim is to offer the people an opportunity to truly know them with all their virtues and flaws. If I have some spare time, I should find all the pictures. Dude. This game is definitely like, not running at 80 FPS. There's no way. Unless I have lossless scaling set way too high. No, I only have it set at 120. I'm going to turn it down to 90 and see if that helps. Because it's getting all kinds of temporal shit going on. Yeah. That's pretty good, I think. Sic transit gloria mundi. I don't know what the hell that means. Shit, maybe this is just one of those games that's going to run better without lossless scaling. Or just with no frame gen. That's what I'll do. See how this does. Not good. Okay, maybe it's a VSync issue. It's one of those games where the settings don't persist. So this doesn't look too bad on your guys' screen, but it looks so bad on my screen. It's so not smooth. Okay, what if I just turn it off completely? Yeah, that's good. Well, that's really weird. Okay, so it could be the VSync on here. Oh, yeah, also, I need to turn off fucking... I need to pause my background. That's eating into... off. All right. See how this does. No, it's tearing like a bitch. Okay. Weird. So the reason that I'm fucking with this so much is because this game is either it's full screen only, and I have a lot of issues out of playing games full screen and streaming. Like I have to have it in borderless basically. So lossless scaling allows me to be able to force it into Windows mode and then put it into borderless with lossless scaling. 93 these days be considered boomer shooter, but it's the first. Well, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Like Doom and shit. Yeah, boomer shooters. Chicken and rice, vegetables. Nice. So even with VSync off, Well, 𝐸-𝐸 and upscaling off here. Like something's gotta give. I can already tell with the mouse that's not smooth. Nope. Okay, that's the best it's been so far. I can't play like this. We'll just go full screen. Hopefully it works all right. Okay. That's smooth. No tearing. So now it's like, seems like it's less smooth on the capture and it's more smooth on my monitor. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. I can live with this. Just if I ever have to back out of the game for any reason, makes my screen go black for multiple seconds, and it's a real pain in the ass. See something. It may have been because my mouse DPI was just up too high. That will do it sometimes, but maybe not. See like what happens whenever it's in full screen. Oh, dude, that's so smooth now. Okay. I think I got it fixed. I think I've got it fixed. Nope. That didn't work. Why is it not forcing it into full screen now? Okay. I give up. I'm just gonna play it like this. This sucks. I can't have chat on my bottom screen now. Are you fucking kidding me? All right. There. It is jittery on the stream. See, so that's okay. That's why I have to play. Well, why I try to play games in borderless. Because when they're in borderless, they don't do this. They are smooth on my screen and on stream. But if they're in full screen, it's either smooth on the stream or smooth on my screen, but like not on both. Because I don't know, something with 𝐸-𝐸 or something. Or they're tearing on one or the other. So usually 99% of the time, if a game doesn't have the borderless option, which they all should, I hate it when they don't. I can force it into windowed mode by hitting Alt Enter, and then when I open lossless scaling, it upscales it back to 4K and basically makes it borderless, and it works perfectly like that. But for some reason in this game, it's just when I do that, it just feels like shit. It's really just stuttery. Big ass thermos iced tea is fucking good. So hopefully those couple of drop frames aren't too annoying to you guys. If it is, let me know. But I don't know. What I do all the time just isn't working here, or anything else I've tried. The holy fragrance of this beautiful scented oil fills the air. There is no greater privilege in this world than to declare oneself serving our Lord. Amen. Hallelujah. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Timeless. Felix is quite the avid reader of these. It's a bit puzzling considering that after his ordination, he'll be donning the simple black attire with a white collar. On the other hand, I enjoy lighting the fire with the pages of these magazines. They're made with special ink that burns far longer. It is a pity that they're so expensive, though. What a beautiful scent. This relic reminds me of the countless souls who have walked this path of faith before me. May their intercession guide me as I strive to fulfill my calling. What's FR mean? I feel like that's the title, but I don't know what the title is. I want to look that up. Google's great. Father. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Ada. You would think that as I was taking seminary classes and studying to be a preacher that I would know that. But I did not know that. Okay. Father Johannes Archibald, in office 1873 to 1900. He was the longest serving priest in office. With undisputed zeal, he fought against the bands of thieves in the city. This got the better of him and culminated in his strange disappearance, never to be seen again. Rumors have it that he may have left overseas to escape the vendetta he had on his head. Okay, add that to inventory. T. I read that. What gifts will I receive this Christmas? Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. I have received this precious vase after my ordination from the bishop himself. It is made of fine Austrian porcelain. Oh, hit me right in the face. How long do you think before someone's head does a 360 and they projectile vomit pea soup? Not sure that's gonna happen in this game, but maybe. Hopefully. Okay, I'm not the only person that struggled with this game and the screen issues. I see another video here that looks like shit also. Screen tearing all over the place. I should totally watch that again. Tea with Lady Marina. Lady Marina is going to be here soon. I should prepare some strawberry tea as she requested. I'll take a shower later. For now, I should prepare some tea for Lady Marina. I feel like the game's like too quiet now. Am I crazy? Who's this feller? Entering Felix's room without an invitation would be impolite. Are you Felix? I think I know why you became a priest. God bless you. How are you? Oh. God bless you. I'm enjoying what might be the final day of this year with beautiful weather. I've just returned from a leisurely stroll through the park. I heard on the radio that a massive storm is approaching, perhaps even tonight. They're forecasting it to be the most powerful one in the last few years. I just hope it doesn't wreak havoc. By the way, Father Josiah, mention your struggles with severe migraines. Are you feeling better? Is everything all right? I'm fine. It's just the weather. I see. Lately, the winters have indeed become incredibly unpredictable. One day it's warm and sunny, only for the next day to bring rain and a sharp drop in temperatures. I'm making some tea. Do you want to join me? Oh, how I would love to gossip over tea. Make sure you don't put too much sugar in it. Unfortunately, I have to help the sisters at the Covenant with gluing all the new wallpaper. I'll be leaving in an hour. Take care. See you around. It's called a brain tumor. This guy too. They kind of look like twins. I bet they're secret boyfriends. God bless staying for Christmas. God bless. Well, I call this place home. I like it very much, especially during Christmas. It brings back pleasant memories from my childhood, when times were better. But anyway, how are you? You look a bit pale. I'm fine, praise the Lord. I'm just a bit tired. Tired? The long winter nights can leave one restless. I've had my share of insomnia, too. I usually go to the chapel and pray. It's all strange how sleep overwhelms you when you try to pray to the Lord. Temptations have bothered me since ordination as well, but I try to resist them. Confession is the best remedy in situations like this. Perhaps I'll even go and confess to the bishop later. There are a few things that have been bothering me. We'll talk sometime about this. Sure, I'll make a tea. Want to join us? We're Right now, I have to go to the Covenant and help the nuns glue some wallpaper. There's still a lot of work in the hallway. Maybe later? Tonight? Later tonight it is. Why? To confess their sins? To meet with the preacher? To confess their sins? To give them a demonstration of their sins? Right. I'm pretty sure these two guys are gay. And I was just thinking, I wonder how often, so you know how the Catholic Church has an issue with preachers, priests, and little boys. I don't know if they're always little, but I wonder if people who like grow up religious but are like gay become priests so that they can have an excuse to like be celibate because they don't want to come out as gay, so they just be priests where they have to be celibate so then they can pretend they're not gay because they feel like they're really sinning. Like, I wonder if that is common. I bet it is, actually. I don't know Power Wolf. I know Power Man 5000. Do you guys think I'm way off on that? What a hypothesis? Parts of it will be, Nick, yeah. You think less so nowadays? This is about a priest who gets real naughty. What do you mean, Zeta? Okay, what do we need to remedy? How you doing, Janine? Well, all right, like, but I'm just saying, like, look at it from somebody who grew up real religious's point of view. Oh, that's what I need to. I cannot, but I'll write it down. Power Wolf. Okay, I cannot take any more breaks from this. But I was just thinking like that it could make sense for them, and that can also kind of help explain, you know, the Catholic stigma. Yeah. But I don't know, just a guess, but I thought it makes sense. Resurrection by erection and undressed to confess. Wow. Pretty blasphemous, it sounds like. I said stigma, yeah. Well, I guess it's not just a stigma. I guess it happened actually a lot. I just don't want to make it sound like I'm like saying like the whole entire Catholic Church are like, you know, fond of little boys. Like, I don't think that's the case at all. So I didn't want to make it sound like that. But they do have this stigma because some of them got in trouble for that. Uh-huh. Angel gave me head, then I came back from the dead. Pretty good lyrics there. We are getting off subject. White gloves. I haven't heard of her either. All right, let's play the game.
Europe is currently grappling with a disturbing surge in violent crimes. Extensive research has been conducted to shed light on this disconcerting reality. While we may express our concerns and diligently prosecute the perpetrators, the justice system is actively seeking innovative approaches to prevent these violent acts from occurring in the first place. Psychologists have revealed that a significant majority of criminals bear the weight of troubled pasts, which fosters a misguided belief that they possess the upper hand and the right to seek revenge against those they perceive as weaker. Moreover, research highlights a lack of moral compass among the younger generation, which could be a key contributing factor to the increase in violent crimes.
Amen.
Many individuals in this generation look to institutions such as schools, the government, and even the church for moral guidance, raising questions about the trustworthiness of these institutions.
Do you know a certain Lady Marina from our parish? Oh, do you know a certain Lady Marina? Lady Marina from our parish? From our parish, you say? I think I know who you're referring to. Yes, I'm not personally acquainted with her because she doesn't attend church frequently, but I believe I saw her once or twice. I remember spotting her in the back of the church one day, or two occasions during the Holy Mass. She seems incredibly emotional, her gaze fixed toward the altar. A beautiful young lady, but clearly in profound sorrow. I assume she must have lost someone. But who can say for sure? If you're curious about how I know her name, it's because I've overheard people gossiping. Rumors. Rumors, you say? What kind of rumors? Rumors indeed. Apparently, she is very discreet with her life, and many suspect that she has an incredible fortune which she acquired through her feminine wiles. But I won't be too quick to judge. Some say that during the war, she may have married a Nazi officer and now she is embarrassed. Others, that she is simply a very emotional and mentally unstable person. Who knows? Poor thing. We should pray for her. I agree. It's the only way we can help people like her. God forgive me if I have sinned through my words. I'll leave for the covenant to help the nuns. Perhaps we'll see each other again in the evening after I return. God's blessings. Okay, so now I get why this game said it was like a mixture of visual novel and like first-person game. Because pretty much all the interactions we do is just like talking through dialogue things like constantly. I might have to quit doing voices and just try to read this shit fast. Pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Cook that tea. There should be a pack of strawberry tea somewhere. Maybe over here where I said, strawberry. Shit, where did I see the strawberry? Wait, I'm a priest. I don't say shit. Supposedly, it's an obsidian mirror believed to reflect one's inner spiritual self. The one is quite old and reflects nothing. Where did I see? Was it up here? It might have been right up here. I don't remember where I got that tea from. It's blueberry.
Europe is currently grappling with a disturbing
Blueberry, yum yum.
Extensive research has been conducted to shed light on this disconcerting reality. While we may express our concerns and diligently prosecute the
Where the hell is that strawberry tea at?
is actively seeking innovative approaches to prevent these violent acts from occurring in the first place. Psychologists have revealed that a significant majority of criminals bear the weight of trouble.
I swear I remember grabbing it at some point.
Belief that they possess the upper hand and the right to seek revenge against those they perceive as weaker. Moreover, research highlights a lack of moral compass among the younger generation, which could be a key contributing factor to the increase in violent crimes. Many individuals in this generation look to institutions such as schools.
That vase kind of looks like it has a face.
For moral guidance, raising questions about the trustworthiness of these institutions.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right, Zeta. Does anybody remember where the hell that strawberry was? Right there. I guess I haven't grabbed it yet. Yeah, it did look like a clown head, didn't it? Dear Mr. Matthias Martin, I have purchased a strawberry tea pack for you as a token of gratitude. Your guidance means a lot. From your humble novice, Felix D. Felix, a devoted Cimmerian and a generous young man, constantly attentive to the needs of those around him. Well, it's a good boy to be a priest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm waiting for Lady Marina. Huh. This game might just knock me the fuck out. Okay, where do I put the tea at now? Forget. It's this way. It's through here. Sounds like Lady Marina's here.
Good evening. My name's Marina. We talked earlier on the phone.
Good evening, and God bless. I am Father Matthias Martin, at your service.
I guess this guy talks more like the second dude who I voiced than the voice that I'm giving him. Kind of fucked that up. We try to chug some of this Red Bull. I know she's smoking, ain't she? Smoking. Hey, baby. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a priest. I cannot be doing that. I swore an oath of celibacy. But I'm not a eunuch. It still works if you know what I mean. All right. I feel more awake. Good evening. I'm Mr. Matthias. Hello, Father. Please forgive me if I have come across as impolite. I'm not particularly devout. Perhaps I lack some of the etiquette. Oh, maybe I should have thought about covering my head with a scarf. What are you? No worries. Oh, thank you. You know, I didn't expect such a warm and welcoming reception. I've always been a bit of an outsider. I tend to stand out, and it's made me hard to blend in with the other parishioners. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, Father. I find myself in a delicate situation, and I'm not sure how to proceed. I've heard nothing but good things about you, and I believe you're the only one who could help me and provide a blessing. Oh, is there anyone else here? I apologize. Perhaps I should keep my voice down. I tend to speak louder when I become excited. Don't worry, we're alone. Well, that's a relief. I realize I might seem odd, but you see, I value privacy and discretion greatly, and there's a reason for that. I still recall my last confession vividly. The priest had trouble hearing. I had to speak louder, and when I finished confessing, the next person waiting couldn't help but burst into laughter. She was clearly eavesdropping. You can probably imagine how uncomfortable that was. What's that I sense? Strawberries? Yes, the tea must be ready.
Oh my, such a lonely place. I always wondered how priests live, all by themselves. Must be terribly lonely.
I'm sure you are a lonely boy, aren't you, priest? Father. We try to keep things simple. You have quite the taste in... Okay, this is the same shit as, what the fuck was that, like, alien invasion game? Or no. Splinterhead. What was it called? Splitterhead? Where they have voice actors, but they just don't use them. They make you read it all. When they could have had the voice actor that does the voice for that character read it. That drives me crazy. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, a Slitterhead. Yes, thank you. You have quite the taste in furniture, and everything is so clean. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, Father, may I pose a question? It may be a bit nosy, but I'm genuinely curious. Do you priests indulge in... I mean, things like smoking, drinking a glass of wine, perhaps listening to music, something other than church organ? Some do, some don't. I'm rather moderate. Oh, Father, forgive me for asking such a trivial question. I don't wish to distract you from your duties, and I already feel as though I'm intruding on your privacy. I'm here to discuss the reason for my visit. I'm at a loss for words, Father. I don't know how to express this, stupid me, and I rehearsed it a dozen times at home. You see, I feel utterly helpless, vulnerable. I don't know how much longer I can endure this. But I'd rather be blunt, Father. It concerns you. Me? Oh, dear Lord, in what way? I know, it's the most annoying fucking thing, isn't it, Nikki? Especially for the one playing the game and having to voice act all this. Could just be listening to it. Ever since you arrived at our parish, things have changed. And I resent it before. Before, everything was so ordinary. But now, It's you I must see every Sunday, standing before the altar, your arms open, looking out over the congregation. All my life, I have been devoted to the Virgin Mary. I pray the rosary every night and even aspired to enter the covenant. But then, that's something I don't get about Catholics. Why would they be devoted to Mary instead of Jesus? Nothing against anybody who's Catholic. I just don't understand that. Right, Zeta? You showed up. From that day on, I couldn't bring myself to attend Mass and see you. The few times I have been to church all these years, I couldn't help but to feel this overwhelming rush of emotions. I would start crying, and perhaps people believed I was on fire for Jesus, when in fact, oh, how can I say this? I know it's not right, but the truth is that I would start crying. I love you, Father, with my whole being from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what to say. Stage 1. Temptation is the urge to sin, whether through persuasion or the promise of pleasure, which can be external or internal, affecting one's willpower. It may stem from our inherent inclination to evil due to original sin, or from the influence of the devil. However, temptation itself is not sin. Only when the will consents does sin occur. Yeah, totally, Zeta. But yeah, just because she's the mother of Jesus, like, is that the answer that a Catholic would give, or would they have like a more thought out answer? Like a scriptural reason for that? And like praying to different saints and stuff, like, I don't know. Maybe I should talk to a Catholic priest or something. That is the reason. It's because Jesus is mom. But she's not a god, though. She's just a human. Well, I know she's Jesus' mother. But like, how many times God say don't worship anybody other than me? Well, what about all the saints and stuff too that they pray to? And holy, like, I mean, holy's one thing, but are you supposed to like worship everybody who's holy? Right, like back in the olden days of like when you had like the god of agriculture and the god of the sun and stuff, kind of, right? It seems kind of polytheistic to me. Actually, it seems really polytheistic. But does the Bible anywhere say that saints become guardian angels? Like it talks about angels, different types of angels and stuff, but does it say anything about saints in the Bible? You don't worship them, but she said she was devoted to Mary. So is that's kind of, I mean, I guess that could be different. Like you can say you're devoted to your spouse. So it's just kind of like you love them, kind of, I guess. Hmm. Makes sense, like, yeah. Okay. I don't get too far off track. I mean, I guess a little bit is relevant to the game, I guess, but we should probably be playing the game. Talk about religious stuff later. When we're not playing a religious game.
You know, this is a delicate situation.
Just like she
I'm
said.
considering your feelings, and I don't want to be callous, but it's just not possible. What can I say? I'm not good at discussing romantic love between a man and a woman. I can preach to you about the love of God.
I understand, Father. I understand. Oh, I feel so naive. I shouldn't have come here. I'm the only one to blame for this embarrassment.
You shouldn't talk like that. There's no shame in loving someone.
But not like this.
We can still be friends in Christ.
Oh, spare me that talk. I don't need a sermon. Pour me a glass of wine and I'll be on my way.
Okay, so I don't want to keep going in on this, but and I mean I understand what you guys are saying. But like where in the Bible does it say that saints will watch over you? Does it say that? I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it says that. But I don't know. Saints seen as guiders. Mary seen as figurehead. Figurehead seems like God. I don't know. I'll do some research later because I actually am kind of interested in this because it just like my whole like my interpretation of like Christianity or Judaism, or I guess like any of the Abrahamic religions, Catholicism just seems to like not fit with the rest. Like, but just based off of what I know, you know. See, I think I just want to research it and kind of figure it out why, where those practices and like thoughts and interpretations come from. All right, sweet red wine. I'll treat her with my spare bottle, but first I'll take a look around. She brought a lot of stuff and took over my space. I think it has a veneration rather than worship. Veneration is holding high respect for a being. Right, and I get that. Like, I that part. I understand that part. Yeah, that doesn't confuse me at all. But praying to those who you venerate, that is where it kind of I get lost. protection, believing saints can pray to God for them. Okay, you know what? That kind of does make sense. Because that was like the big rift between Catholicism and like Protestants, Lutherans, or whatever. Was that, yeah, they split. Catholics saying you can only talk to God through popes and priests and bishops and saints, and you know, Protestants saying talk to God yourself. So yeah, that makes sense. That's the big divide right there. I think that's what it all boils down to, pretty much. So, okay, so now it kind of makes more sense. Still, I mean, it makes sense where the divide comes. I mean, I guess if it made sense to me, I'd be Catholic. Right, yeah. I get it. I disagree with it, but I get it. I do understand. I've been to like Catholic. I used to go to like Catholic churches a lot when I was a kid, but I never learned anything from them. But now I wish that I did, just because I do want to understand it. Yeah, exactly, Zeta. Yep. Yeah, but that's a big split, though. Like that's a huge difference. Like, yeah, one group thinks that one group, like both groups basically think the other group cannot possibly have any connection to God because how they pray and stuff is completely wrong. So, yeah. Other than that, they're pretty similar. but that's a big old difference. Not really. You don't think so? I think so. Council of Trent. Okay. Thank you. Because yeah, I mean, I feel like that's almost at the core of your like the core of your beliefs is basically opposite. Almost one step away from the core, I guess. The core would be believing Jesus died and resurrected to forgive you of your sins. All Christians believe that. But then the next step out of that, completely separate, different ways of thinking about it. No, I think so. I think you can be open-minded and think people are wrong. Totally think that. It doesn't mean you have to dislike the other person or be mean to them or anything like that. But you can think they're wrong. But yeah, you're right there. At the core, Jesus is Jesus. Yeah. Well, interesting. Well, I certainly want to look into that. Because, yeah, it is kind of crazy how like in the West, like Eastern Orthodoxy wasn't in the West, but like, yeah, in the West, like Catholicism, like completely, like that's like all there was for like a long time. Oh yeah, definitely. Like there's no way that any two people can read it and interpret it the exact same way, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. No, there's not. There's only one King James version. All the others are heresy. I kid. People are like that though. People definitely believe that. Oh yeah. I don't even what Bible do Catholics? Is it just like the Catholic Bible? Right. Yeah, I always saw them as being like very similar. Basically the same, but Eastern versus Western versions of the same thing, basically. It's all right, Light. Yeah, right. So they have like different saints and stuff. Like, do they have more saints? I mean, maybe besides like some original saints, do they have more saints from the East? I would assume that'd be the case. I've always thought like Eastern Orthodoxy was kind of like the coolest Christians, though. Just kind of like how they, like, just their style, basically. They got a pretty cool style. Okay, let's get this chick drunk and fuck her. We need to quit talking about religious stuff. I'm gonna start feeling way too guilty here real soon. All right, where's my booze? We finished the tea almost an hour ago. Oh, her gears are turning. She's as insistent as she is pretty. Oh Lord, what am I thinking? I should bring her the wine and end this. We've been talking for almost 3 hours. Where's the wine? Just as she entered the room, she took off her coat in the most captivating way. She looked at me with a charming gaze, as if trying to tempt me. You don't say. There it is. Patrio Popai Pastoral. Is that Roman wine? Italian wine? Tasteless. When wearing a vest, you should not wear a belt. Try suspenders fastened with buttons. The belt buckle, especially if is made of shiny metal, draws too much attention toward the private parts. Yeah, you freaks. She displayed all her charms like a sinful temptress. There's no denial. She's determined to have me, but I won't even blink. I swore an oath. Succubus. Take your wine. I must stay focused. This conversation can't go on forever. I'll offer her a glass of wine and find a graceful way to bring this to a close. No say it through the intercessions. Oh, getting short of breath. Starting to sweat. Twice during our discussion, she perfumed herself with this fragrance. She's not only trying to tell me she loves me, but to make me love her. Damn, she did take over this place, didn't she? She's trying to move in. Damn right, Zeta. Oh, shit. Think they have the same saints and their own saints? Yeah, I would guess that'd be the case. Probably like early Christian saints, Peter and stuff like that. They probably have, but like going forward, yeah, they probably have like saints from, you know, that were Eastern Orthodox practitioners. Constanza Marina, Sanaya, Bucharest. Interesting. A train ticket for tonight. Unfortunately, she missed it a few minutes ago. What's her plan? I'm not going to look in her purse. How do I pour this fucking... She brought with her a heavy suitcase, which she kindly asked me to bring up here. Weird. Should have refused. What's in her mind? She's moving in, dude. I'd rather not leave her alone in my bedroom. I hate to sound hypocritical, but what if she starts looking through my things? Where the fuck do I put this wine? Can I just give it to her? Hold on, how do I get to my inventory? I hope it's not I. It's I. How do I use it? I clicked on it. I clicked on her already after I had the wine. It didn't work. Oh, thank you. This sweet red wine is exactly what I needed. And what a treat it is to enjoy it in such charming company. Why are you looking at me like this? Do I seem pitiful? Like a desperate woman trying to get what she wants? Oh, don't worry, Father. I'm just having a little fun with you. I would never dare to think that. Oh, Father. You're too serious. Lighten up a bit. Tell me, have you ever been in love? Surely you must have had your heart fluttering at some point. With your dark hair and those blue eyes. I don't remember. What kind of answer is that? I don't remember. You make me laugh. Come on, share some memories with me. No one ever forgets their first love. The first kiss. The first night of passion. What was she like? I bet she had a hold on your heart. Enough. Finish your drink. And then what? What do you have in mind? Do you have some exciting secrets to share? I'm just kidding, Father. Don't mind me. Perhaps I've had too much to drink. But I must say, this wine is so sweet and delightful. Is this what you use for Holy Mass? No wonder people keep coming back for more. Why is this so hot all of a sudden? Oh my. What were we talking about? Oh yes, your first time. What was it like? Wait, don't answer me. I should have assumed that by now. You are a virgin. Yes, that's it. That's why you're so shy and dismissive. I should have known. You're a priest, devoted to the church. You've never had a woman. But tell me, do you ever wonder what it's like to indulge in desires of the flesh? Such a pity you're a priest. Shut up. Oh. Well. Nipple. What's the word I'm looking for? When you like fuck somebody you're mad at. Grudge. Not grudge. Something like that, though. Stage 2. Venial sin. Venereal sin. Hate fuck. Hate fuck. I don't think hate fuck's the exact word I'm looking for. But it's like that. It's very close to like that. But it's like you're like mad at them. Man. Maybe it's something I'm making up in my head. Maybe it doesn't exist. What is it? Hold on. I gotta know. Shouldn't use this. Thesaurus. Well, yeah, it's still hate fuck, but I gotta know what I'm thinking of. Grudge grinding? Is that a thing? Despise, detest, abominate, disapprove, loathe, disdain, scorn, deprecate, disfavor, and none of these. Maybe something I made up. Grudge? It might be grudge. Maybe grudge. Anger action. Red, veto, probate, band, restrain, spell, hinder, impede, press, rebuff, bulk. I think grudge was the word I was looking for. Maybe. Perturbed pounding. I don't think it's actually the word I was looking for. It's somewhere between grudge and hate. I don't know. Venereal sin refers to a minor offense or one committed without fully reflection or consent. Although it weakens the sinner's connection with God, it does not signify a deliberate rejection of God, and therefore does not entirely obstruct the reception of sanctifying grace. Venereal sin. Oh,
Was the last thing I expected. But in retrospect, Felix always was a bit nosy.
oh no. Confront Felix. This is embarrassing. What will he think? Me, the respected priest he looks up to as a role model. God, it was just a mistake. He's gonna lose his faith probably. That happened to me. So the preacher I was studying under had an affair on his wife, and that was basically when I quit going to church and got very black-pilled. I was super disappointed. And his wife was such a fucking great woman too. And she was hot. Like, she was hot, super dedicated. Like, she was such a fantastic woman. The fact that he had an affair on her, and like with somebody from the church too, that he like held a position of power over. I'm pretty sure it was somebody who was like going through a divorce or something like that, who was like vulnerable and stuff. I was just so disgusted and pissed off at him over that. It was awful. I think maybe the word I was looking for was grudge fuck. Oh. Her underwear looks bigger than her body. Christ, he saw us. Thank goodness he didn't wake her up. Why? We should have been like, we should have woken her up and been like, what are you doing in my bed? What did you give me? Did you put something in my wine? Did you force me to overdrink? Hey, baby. Felix, I don't know what happened. Super nice ass. No, I didn't stop believing in the Bible. No, I didn't stop believing in the Bible. I just kind of stopped believing in the good of humanity. I mean, not totally, but it really shook my faith a lot. I really looked up to that guy. I mean, probably too much. But he was like my, I don't know, there's a word for it, but you know, he was like the guy training me, and yeah. Yeah, it didn't make me like believe the Bible any less. It just made me like, yeah, just, yeah, I guess like feel just disappointed in humanity, like knowing that he could do that. I don't know. Probably affected me more than it should have. I just like despise infidelity so much. Fresh towels and flickering candles. Someone was getting ready for a warm, cozy bath. And it wasn't me. Who smashed it? It was Felix. He was getting ready for a bath and he came into my room. Dude, I'm telling you, he was getting ready to take a bath. Okay. He walked into my room at night to get a little hard before he came into the bathroom. He sneaks up on me at night and watches me. Felix appears to be tidying up his room at last. Let's hope he doesn't leave his belongings here throughout the entire Christmas season. You should be thinking about other things right now. Well, that super sucks, Zeta. That's so dumb. Jeez. That's crazy. Huh. Were you like, was it just you asked questions or were you super annoying? Either way, I think that's kind of crazy. That's awful. That is pretty awful. Well, that's so sad then. I'm sorry that happened to you, Zeta. That's super duper sad and disappointing. Very disappointing. Well, I can see how you would be disillusioned too. Jeez. Yeah, I was like kind of a Christian as a kid. Then like as a teenager, I was a Satanist. And then when I was in my early 20s, I don't know, I just had like a whole like reawakening type of thing. Huh. Who brought this here? I don't need anything from the basement right now. Felix! Where are you, my dude? Where did Felix go? I have no intention of leaving. The situation suddenly become complicated, if I may put it that way. You're gonna lose your job, bro. Wait, there was... Oh, here. Why do I always do shit like that? Walk right past what I need to be going to. Yeah. Yeah, I was just, I was weird. I've always been a weird one. So I was like... Like, I wasn't really political. I guess out of just the shock factor. Like, as a teenager, I was, like, I've always been pretty conservative. But I was, like, a big fan of George Bush. But I wasn't really. Like, I didn't know anything besides he got us in wars that I thought was dumb. But I always just say, like, my life's pretty good. I don't know what you guys are complaining about. I think they're doing a pretty good job. And stupid shit like that. Basically just because it pissed off people so much. It was basically why I would say it. But yeah, like, praising Bush in one hand and Satan in the other. Actually kind of goes hand in hand pretty well, actually, when you think about it. Alright. Back to it. We're never going to finish this fucking game. We need to talk about what you witnessed. I understand. I'm not here to pass judgment. The desires of the flesh have tempted me numerous times, but I have always strived to resist them. It's important not to let this become a recurring pattern. Is this a one-time occurrence, or have you experienced such a lapse in your resolve before? I'd rather discuss that with my father confessor. Very well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to rest. I'm tired. Wait. I'm concerned. Oh, you're worried that I might disclose this incident. What purpose would that serve? The best step is to seek guidance from someone you trust deeply. As I mentioned earlier, I am not here to judge you. I too have my own sins. Please excuse me. I am tired. God bless you. Good night. Yeah, maybe so, Light. Alright. I need to wake her up. The weather has gotten worse, but I can't let her stay overnight. I really don't want Felix to see us together in the morning. Yeah. There is some rough parts of the Old Testament. Like slaughtering everybody in Jericho and stuff. And they never changed. Burn. Shouldn't have said that. But like that's the cool thing about Jesus, though. He fulfilled all that shit. all that kind of doesn't matter too much anymore. It's important to learn, but at least my reading of the Bible, that's how I think. Other people definitely think different things. But yeah, I think he did say, what did he say? Yeah, he said he didn't come to do away with the old laws, but to fulfill them, basically. I think something like that. So basically that shit doesn't need to be followed anymore. Church without walls. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why, like, a lot of people like interpret things the way that they can kind of like mesh their beliefs with the Bible, I guess. Like everybody does it, you know. And a lot of people will also, like, use their interpretations to, you know, condemn other people and stuff. Kind of bullshit, but yeah, I think everybody interprets it in a way to be beneficial to them. Because, you know, everybody's like, well, my God wouldn't really do this or think this or say that, or yeah. So it must mean something different. Which everybody does it, so. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Yep. In his church, Nikki? Oh, damn, that church surely has no walls. Wow. That's crazy. Huh. I bet, you know, I bet there's, like, churches around here. We have, like, Unitarian churches and stuff. I feel like those are probably kind of like that, right? Yeah, that's, I have to think about that. Because on one hand, it feels like, well, what's the point? And on the other hand, it's like, well, that's actually a great thing. Because you're not just preaching to people who already believe you. So you have the opportunity to, like, save more people or whatever your goal is. So, yeah, that might be the way to go. Damn, that's old. Jeez, pre-Abrahamic. What the hell is even pre-Abrahamic? Is Buddhism and Confucianism pre-Abrahamic? Is what's that shit the Iranian, the Persians worship? I forget what that's called. Is that pre? Well, they don't anymore, really. Maybe some of them. Is that pre-Abrahamic? Or Egyptians? Or like, I don't know. Huh. Well, you don't have to say. It's your own personal thing. So don't feel pressure to say it at all. I'd rather not bother him. It's just odd, the way he seemed eager to brush aside what he witnessed. Maybe he's just being like a good Christian, a good brother. Wake up, woman.
I couldn't resist her charms. If only I weren't a priest. We could have been together, but I had to send her home. Marina, hey, you need to wake up.
Dang. Go. We fucked her to death. Why is that so hot? Not supposed to be, right?
There she lay, lifeless.
It's such a
Her
perfect
gaze
body.
fixed on
Damn.
the ceiling. Her expression was one of terror.
Oh, lust.
Blood
So sinful.
oozing from her mouth. What could have caused this? What terrible chain of events could have led to this? I trembled, overwhelmed by an uncontainable fear. The entire house was spinning with me. I was in deep trouble.
She is dead.
I remained demented, gripped with horror and bewilderment. All my efforts to bring life back into her body were in vain. Only hours later, I found some comfort in prayer.
Pray back to life.
To think straight and act accordingly.
Okay, she's starting to look more dead to me now. How on earth did this happen? I need to gather her things, cover her body with a bedsheet. Can't bring myself to look at her like this. Should I call the police? You should probably get her dressed and just set her in a chair and say she must have just drank herself to death while you were sleeping. Was it an allergic reaction to this? I doubt it. Oh, Christ. There's blood coming out of her mouth. How did this happen? I should cover her body with a white bedsheet. Why with a white one? Why does it have to be white? Poison or Satan? Maybe it's that, that wine. Maybe whoever gave it to us was actually trying to poison us. I bet that's what it's going to be. I have broken my sacred vows as a priest. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. White sheet, white sheet. Was it the perfume that killed her? The scent still lingers in the air. Working on my study about the rectory's past. If I have time, I hope to finish it one of these days. Don't even worry about that right now. Who is she? I'll take a look inside her purse. At least I will get to know more about her. Goodbye. I've had enough. It is the third time I was saved by people after attempting to jump off the central bridge. But why would you care? The beatings, the humiliation I endured at your hands. It's all coming to an end tonight. I'm leaving. You told me countless times that you'd be better off if I were dead. But I won't give you that satisfaction. Instead, I'll leave you. I'm going somewhere far away. Somewhere you'll never find me. Rot in hell. Be like a bird. Fly far, far away. She wanted to leave him. That explains the train ticket. The very idea unnerves me. Yet, this presents an unforeseen chance for her sudden vanishing. Oh yeah, we'll pin her on her husband. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I just kind of like fell asleep in my head for a second. So hard. And when I kind of came to, I couldn't tell where I was at. Damn it. Okay, let's cover her up. Should we though? Aw. Oh, now she looks way dead. This is the only moral, responsible action, to call the authorities. But how can I... Said, dress her and sit her up. Or better yet, keep her naked and put her in a chair and say you woke up and she was like that. They'll just think she was being a freak as you slept. No, that'll never work. Nobody will believe me. And what if they question Felix? I couldn't ask him to lie for me. I don't know what just happened. This fucking full screen bullshit. I know. I know. Oh, this sucks. I want to finish it, but damn, I'm just too tired. It's already so late. I've gotten so off track. Take a look inside later. Okay, there's got to be... Oh, yeah, her jacket. Must get rid of this. God, I feel like a criminal. I hope I'm doing what's right. You're not, dude. Call the fucking authorities. Okay, you fucked her to death. That happens. Now you're making it way worse. Two more. Thank you, Zeta. If anybody wants a bonus stream this week, we need 2 more acts of generosity. Again? What do you want? I apologize for barging in like this. You always insisted on informing you about the Friday night vigil, in case you forgot. I know how much you appreciate the serenity of the midnight service and didn't want you to miss it again. Right.
Type Zeta
The middle
has donated
service.
$1.99.
I completely
It says
forgot about it.
one more.
Whoa! Who's that? Zeta! Woohoo! Whoa! 4 down, 1 to go. Update the goal. That'll wake me right up. Hit the goal and I won't fall asleep soon. Very nice. So close. So close. And the voiceover worked. My clone. My clone who lives in the cloud. Speaks with my voice.
𝐡𝐸_Zeta has donated $1.99 and says,
Oh! Well, oh, shit. How about that? Ding, 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 ding. Well, you got it. You got it. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Damn. It's been a good night. It's been a good night. I feel like I've been doing a bad job at streaming. But you guys have been doing a great job at being an amazing audience. Thank you again. I need, oh, okay, I know. Here we go. This might just work. Not really working. What if I throw this down? Why? Well, that sucks. I got like multiple lights like flashing all different colors and it's you can barely tell. I wanted to do like a light show. You can't even tell. So so much for that. Well, let me unlight show it. That sucks. It was working the other day. I had them all on flashing, and you could tell. I don't know why you can't now. Oh well. Why'd I just stop hearing the game? Okay. Well, you sure are getting a lot of it, so happy you enjoy it. All right. I'll watch it. Oh yeah, I don't think there's any reason to have the heart rate monitor. It's just gonna show that it's dropping more and more as I'm falling asleep. I think that won't go away until I put this on charge. Hopefully that works. Okay. Dennis in the morning. Oh, nice. Permanent crown. All right, well, definitely doing a stream Wednesday, and there will be a bonus one sometime this week. I don't know when yet, but there will be a bonus this week. Good luck with the crown, and at least you got to see these two doing the nasty before you had to leave. And thank you for the membership. Super appreciate that. You guys are like my first new members in a long time. That is super cool. Yep, you too. Good night. Have 2 teeth removed. Oh my. Yikes. That doesn't sound super fun. Right, the midnight service. I completely forgot about it. God, there's an enchanting fragrance of roses. It's so exquisite. Where is it coming from? Oh, I know it's from her, isn't it? Emanating from her delightful flesh. Oh, spare me the pretense of not understanding. I know what you did. Did you enjoy it? Was it your first experience? Oh, is she still here? Perhaps you'd like to share her with me. Come on, sharing is a virtue in this insatiable world, isn't it? Why the sudden pallor on your face? Oh, I see. She's dead, isn't she? You're the one who ended her life. You're a murderer. Congratulations. You're a murderer. Well, how the fuck would he know all that? That's enough. Are you alright? I asked if you'd like to accompany me to the convent for the midnight vigil. But it seems you're exhausted. I'll leave you here to rest. I'll head to the convent. We'll reconvene in the morning. And please, don't think about the little incident. It happens. We're all human after all. And please, forgive me if I upset you. May God bless you. May God bless you. See you in the morning.
Christ, that was too close.
Was.
I have to do something about this. If Felix were to uncover this, it would be catastrophic. Me with a woman in my bed is one thing, but a lifeless body? I cannot in good conscience leave her here.
Oh, you didn't kill her, then fuck her, right? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess. It would be a scandal if he called the police and they came in and they're like, "Oh, father." What? So it would probably ruin his life. He would probably never be able to be a preacher anywhere again. Priest. He'd get kicked out of the church, excommunicated or whatever. So I guess I understand, but man, he's not going about it the right way. Oh dear, I must do something. This is beyond horrifying. I have to bury her. I need to find something to put her in before it's too late. Christ, have mercy. Have mercy. Well, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I just got scared from fire. Jeez. Put her in the trunk. If somebody sees us carrying it out, we could just say, taking her belongings to her car for her, or being a gentleman. Felix wanted those books donated. He won't miss them. This old chest is large enough to fit one person inside. I have to remove all this clutter first. Let's get on this thing. I'll tell Felix that I used the massive chest to move his stuff to the old rectory. I'll take this stuff to the old rectory after I bury Marina. I hope no one will ask tomorrow where is the chest. Father Josiah and Felix. Father Josiah and I, we share more than he might admit. In our conversations, he denies it, but his demeanor has been giving him away lately. Told you. That's what we're about to read. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Just the other day, I asked him to sit for one of my drawings. He stood in silence for nearly half an hour, only to abruptly storm off in anger without any explanation. I can sense his struggle. I know what he's going through, even if he tries to conceal it. His inner demons will eventually overpower his determination. It's a bit cryptic, but it seems there might be something going on between Father Josiah and Felix. I hope it's nothing that goes against their calling. I'll have to talk to both of them tomorrow. Knew it! Told you! Told you. I have good gaydar.
Unwillingly, I found myself ensnared in a cruel game, seemingly orchestrated by either God or perhaps the devil. What choices did I have? I struggled to banish the unsettling notion that I might have, in some way, played a role in her death. Convinced of my innocence, and determined to remain steadfast in my faith, I proceeded to search for a way to handle Marina's body in the most Christian manner possible.
Without a proper funeral? Mortal sin. Mortal sin is a grave offense against God's law that involves full knowledge and deliberate consent. It severs the sinner's relationship with God and deprives the soul of sanctifying grace necessary for salvation. Until repentance and absolution, we are sought through the sacraments of the church. We're only on chapter 3. Oh, holy shit. An hour later, on the road toward the old cemetery.
Despite my overwhelming fear and confusion, I came up with a plan. I would transport the chest to the old cemetery and lay it to rest in a disused crypt. I prepared myself with the meticulousness of a criminal, preparing all the needed tools for this grim undertaking. On the seat beside me lay her farewell letter to her lover, destined to be mailed that very night upon my return from the cemetery. What could possibly go wrong? No, Christ Almighty!
Oh, you're fucked. I must fix the truck quickly. I want to leave immediately, as I'd rather avoid encounters, especially considering what I'm carrying. I've had enough. It's the third. Okay. The engine seems fine. Smoke is coming out. It's intervention, maybe divine. Jeez, what is she, a demon? Why do we have to wrap that thing in log chains? I mean, I guess we want nobody being nosy. No issue here. Yeah, is the engine gonna stop because your tires got low? A flat tire. I should have expected this. The roads around these parts are treacherous. Is that what made your engine die? Alright, I think that's the second absurdest thing about this game so far. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's game logic. It's dumb. But the first is having us do all that reading when they have voice actors that can act multiple lines. Because they already have done that a lot. And then the truck it broke down, the engine stopped running, and it was a flat tire. What? I have a spare tire. It's going to be a nightmare to change it. Barely have the tools, but let's hope I manage to do it.
Oh, what on earth?
Oh, Lord. I put her in the chest, but she's alive. Oh, where did I put the key? Oh, no. Marina, calm down. She's alive, quickly, or else she'll suffocate. I have to open this lid. She's alive. Okay, what do I do? Calm down, Marina. Calm down. You need to conserve your breath. Just quickly, I have to get her out. How? The key. My prayers were answered at the wrong time. Damn it. I don't like hearing this. It's making me freak out. I don't think we're gonna get to her in time. No! Marina, calm down, girl. I don't know what to do. Maybe, Nikki, maybe. No. Tires weren't steel. The rims were. The tires were still rubber. They were shitty rubber. Calm down, you're gonna run out of oxygen. Gosh damn it. Whoa, what's this doing here? What? The elders say this about those who have taken the life of an unbaptized child. They will endure even greater suffering in hell, condemned to consume the putrid flesh of the slain infant for all eternity. Horrifying as a Catholic plea. Wake up. Horrifying as a Catholic priest, I placed my faith in the possibility of redemption. This is mere superstition, or possibly something penned in the spirit of a macabre jest. Thank God there's no baby inside. The blood could be from anywhere. It might just be a cruel joke. Man, this isn't good. This is like way too realistic right now. It's horrifying. Yeah, I'll just swim away in a boat. Nobody knows me. Wait, she's in my truck. Shit. I gotta look this up. I don't know what the fuck to do. I feel like we're like maybe supposed to let her die. I really don't know. Man, we are not very far into the game. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, what of it?
Are you fucking kidding me? Why is it always that fucking simple? Why? Why? I didn't even know I could go there. I just wandered around everywhere and it's right there. Ah. There you go, Zeta. You got it planned out. You'd be a master criminal. Whack. I bet she's not alive. I bet we're hearing it. I bet she's deader than shit. Wait, is it empty? Huh? Where is she? I must show myself with the help of God and not succumb to the temptations of the devil, or I'll lose my... What? Baby? Oh, Christ. Who could have abandoned this poor, innocent soul here to die? Are you Moses? Before I take you in, what are your thoughts on the Pharaoh?
Poor thing. You're freezing. How did you get here?
So sad that people have done that. I wonder, out of all the times that people have like floated their babies in the river, what percentage of those just ended up drowning? Probably almost all of them. It's so sad. Whoever abandoned him here should still be nearby. The baby couldn't have been here for long. Otherwise, he would have had perished in the unforgiving weather. Can't crouch, but it looks like I should be able to go that way. Oh, that's just the creek, isn't it? Pick up. Marina? Serena, baby. Madam, are you all right? Driven by despair, I sought help. I followed what I believed was a glimmer of hope. But that glimmer twisted into darkness. The black raven twisted from the shadows, then swooped down upon me. He stole my baby. Don't despair, he's safe. I found him under the bridge. Like a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. You found my baby? Gosh damn it. Son of a bitch. Ugh. I'm not that tired. I guess the bonus stream this week's gonna be finishing this. Gosh damn. Alright. I scoured the area, but he eluded me. His cries vanished. How did you manage to find him? Drop the act. You left your child to die. How dare you? I am his mother. Oh, I recognize your voice. Your breath carries the stench of death. There's blood on your hands. You are the one that took him away from me. You will pay for what you did. Woman, listen to me. The Black Raven.
There's no doubt in my mind that the infant and her apparition were the work of the devil. They vanished in the blink of an eye. Many Catholic priests dismiss the demonic as a mere relic of the past. But I've witnessed firsthand the reality of evil. Just as God's presence is palpable, so too is the presence of the devil. I did not care if it was me who was hallucinating or the devil playing tricks with my mind.
She's there.
The corpse was inside the chest. As gruesome as it sounds, I released a sigh of hope. Her running around as a tormented ghost was the last thing that I imagined possible.
I want to finish this chapter at least. Oh, well. Enslavement. The compulsive repetition of certain mortal sins can lead to a state of enslavement. One's will becomes overpowered by the illusionary pleasures of sin. And even the slightest mention of renunciation or repentance brings great suffering. At this stage, sin has become second nature. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. I totally agree. I really would like to get one more chapter done so I can be at the halfway point. But I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's smart. Because I won't finish it for... Oh, no, we just finished chapter 5. Okay. Perfect. That's the halfway point, I think.
Just after midnight, tormented by guilt and perplexed by the seemingly unexplainable situation in which I found myself. I knew deep within my heart that the demonic vexation had only just begun.
Oh, we made it here. Okay. Hopefully this game saves. It doesn't say save anywhere. So, cross my fingers. All right. Yeah. It was on the in the game.